training hard but not growing. It's stress. It's not your workout. It's not your diet. It's your stress. Stress is the silent killer of muscle growth. Constant stress puts your body in survival mode, blocking muscle. And when survival mode is on, growth mode shuts off. Here's how it works. When you're stressed, your body releases a hormone called cortisol. You hit a wall in your training, you feel exhausted, your strength is plateauing, and your motivation is at an all-time low. Your first thought? Overtraining. You tell yourself you've been pushing too hard, that your body needs a break from the iron. But what if the problem isn't the intensity of your workouts, but the intensity of your life? You might think you're overtraining, but in reality, you're just overstressed. See, true physiological overtraining is incredibly rare for the average person. It's a state reserved for elite athletes pushing their bodies to the absolute brink for months on end. For the rest of us, the culprit is almost always an overloaded nervous system. Think of your body as having two separate batteries, one for your muscles and one for your mind. Your central nervous system. Your muscles are resilient. They adapt and grow stronger from the stress of lifting. They can often handle the workout, but your nervous system? It has to deal with everything. Work deadlines, financial pressures, relationship conflicts, and not getting enough quality sleep. All of it drains that same neural battery. This chronic stress floods your system with cortisol, a hormone that in high doses becomes the enemy of progress. It hinders muscle repair, disrupts sleep patterns, and tells your body to store fat. So when you walk into the gym, you're not starting with a full charge. Your nervous system can't handle your lifestyle, and your performance in the gym is simply the first place you notice the deficit. Training hard but not growing. It's stress. Because stress is more powerful than any exercise you do. Stress ruins your gains in 3 ways. It wrecks your sleep, kills your appetite, and burns out your motivation. So what's the fix? You can't remove stress completely, but you can control how your body reacts to it. The key isn't avoiding stress, it's managing recovery. Start with the basics. Breathe deep for 2 minutes before and after your workouts. Fix your sleep. You train for hours, but grow when you rest. Instead of stress-eating sugar, fuel your body with balanced meals. Fuel calmness. Fuel growth. Move your body, even lightly. It releases stress-killing endorphins. Sometimes the best training day is the one you take slower. That's not weakness, that's awareness. You can't control every problem, but you can control your reaction. But calm is a superpower, and calm people grow faster, because they recover faster, physically and mentally. Your mind leads your body, a peaceful mind builds muscle. The final, and perhaps most crucial part of your transformation isn't found in the gym, it's found in the quiet moments, in the conscious decision to let go. Let go of the stress that tightens your muscles and clouds your judgment. When you're constantly under pressure, your body is flooded with cortisol, the stress hormone. This isn't just a feeling. It's a physiological state that actively works against your goals. High cortisol levels can lead to muscle breakdown, increased fat storage, and impaired recovery. It's the invisible enemy that sabotages your hard work, rep by rep. Let go of overthinking. Stop replaying that missed lift, that imperfect set, or comparing your journey to someone else's highlight reel. This mental churn doesn't solve problems. It creates a state of perpetual fatigue, draining the energy your body desperately needs to repair and rebuild. Your mind deserves rest as much as your muscles do. Let go of everything that doesn't help you grow. This includes the negative self-talk, the doubts that creep in after a tough session, and the external pressures that tell you you're not enough. These are anchors, weighing you down and preventing you from reaching your true potential. True strength is built not just by lifting weights, but by shedding the weight of what holds you back mentally. Every rep you do, every calorie you track, every ounce of sweat you pour out means nothing if your mind is working against you. You cannot build a strong body on a foundation of mental chaos. Your recovery is where the magic happens, where growth is truly unlocked, and that recovery begins the moment you give your mind permission to be still. So tonight, as you rest, don't just close your eyes. Let go. Release the day. Allow your mind and body to finally work together, in perfect harmony, preparing for the strength that tomorrow will demand. Muscle only grows when your body feels safe enough to rebuild. Training hard but not growing. It's not your workout, it's stress. Think of your body like a fortress. When it senses peace and safety, the gates are open. Resources flow freely, allowing for growth, repair, and strengthening from within. But what happens when the fortress is under constant siege? When the alarms of stress are blaring day and night without a moment's rest? The drawbridge comes up, the gates are barred, your body enters a state of emergency. This isn't a state of growth, it's a state of survival. Because when your body is under pressure all the time, it doesn't build, it defends. This defensive posture is orchestrated by a powerful hormone, cortisol. In short bursts, it's a lifesaver, giving you the energy to face a threat. But when stress becomes chronic, cortisol floods your system relentlessly. It signals to your body that a famine or crisis is underway, even when it isn't. In this defense mode, your metabolism shifts dramatically. Your body's primary command becomes, store energy at all costs. So, it holds on to fat, particularly visceral fat around your organs, as a reserve for the perceived long winter ahead. It's a primitive survival mechanism that, in our modern world, works directly against our health and fitness goals. Simultaneously, your body starts looking for quick, easy fuel, and it finds it in your hard-earned muscle. It begins to break down muscle tissue, a process called catabolism, to convert it into glucose for immediate energy. It wastes muscle, undermining your strength and slowing your metabolism even further. The consequences ripple through your entire system. Your sleep is disrupted, your digestion is compromised, and your energy levels plummet. This is the trifecta that keeps you feeling tired, bloated, and completely stuck. You're putting in the work, but your body is working against you, trapped in a cycle of defense, unable to build, repair, or thrive. And that's why learning to control your stress is just as important as learning to lift. The greats understand this. Recovery isn't a reward, it's part of the work. They recover with purpose to build real power. Because growth doesn't come from chaos, it comes from consistency, and consistency can't exist without recovery. Recover smarter, breathe deeper, move slower, because peace builds power. You grow when you're resting, recover smarter, peace builds power. Train hard, but recover smarter, peace builds power. Growth isn't just what you do in the gym, it's what you allow your body to do when you finally